to have visuals. That just seems pretty creepy. I have to hold this up. I'll just let my stomach.
Rock hard abs.
Oh, yeah. Hardly. I'm a college student. I've been sitting on my ass in front of a computer. So this piece is... and by the way, if you've read this on Facebook already, feel free to ignore me. This piece is called Once Upon a Time, and it actually kind of started just as this. I had this little statue, and then I had another statue that had a wing broken off, so I decided she needed the wings, and then I decided it needed a shitload of blood. So we're going to go from there. For those of you that do know me, and know me for a while, you know that April 25th is a very dark day for me. Full of negative connotations my subconscious will not let go of. This year, that subconscious led me piece by piece to this project. Once Upon a Time, a ripple from my former life. Why? Is it twisted nostalgia, an inability to let go, or a cry for help? It started with a silver girl statuette, no face, in a prom dress. Prom was an important milestone in our best years. Since I haven't mentioned it yet, those of you that don't know me, R refers to my ex-wife, Lisa. So, I forgot that I started with, for those of you who know me, not realizing that there's people who don't know me. I added angel wings that had broken off another statuette. This, I already knew when I got the pieces, reminded me of Lisa. Fuck you.
What's else going?
Moving on. Then came the ominous elements. I crossed the wings into a point like a sword. When you squint at the wings, I kind of think it looks like a heart. Except for the sharp, pointy blade at the end.
Oh, that's even better. That's, yeah.
From the wings drips crimson blood, spreading into a pool at her feet. She is standing in my heart's blood, soaking her beautiful dress. From the rose she holds, both important to me as a symbol of romance and of our relationship, is high-impact blood spatter on her wings, like a gunshot. I'm pointing out, look, I have visual. This is awesome. This reflects the 6 bullet wounds in my heart. In her heart are the hands of a clock. The countdown to the end started at 8:08. The angel is dancing in the blood atop a shattered mirror. This particular mirror is a personal piece from our apartment years. It shattered on the very day we moved into this house. Perhaps the true beginning of our downfall. The heart's blood flows into all these cracks, dripping into nothingness. On the outer edge of the shards, barely noticeable, is one happy little memory. A picture we took together in one of them sticker photo booths. Untainted, but insignificant and diminished in the light of all of its surroundings. So it's barely noticeable. The one little happy part of this left is barely noticeable and all that. Very creepy shit. The angel also wears a tattered silver shawl. This fabric is a remnant from the Ontario Science Center during my Body World trip. This trip itself was important as a symbol for my newfound freedom and acceptance of my divorce. However, wrapped around this angel, it serves as a reminder that no matter how far I go and how much distance I put between my past and my present, a piece of it will always follow me. Behind the angel is the rest of the clock face. A dark and tattered voyeur, which stands for me, peers out of the darkness, trapped within the circular prison of time and history. He is crying tears of blood while he watches this angel mutilate his heart. The sharp and jagged wheel of time cuts him off from her. He can only watch as she walks away from him. Once upon a time, she was his. They were happy just to be together, and he never questioned his love and devotion. She fell from grace, and my once beautiful angel is now the substance of my nightmares. Once Upon a Time is a memorial to the era of Ryan and Lisa, dead but not buried. As I ended this, happy 28th birthday, Lisa. And it falls. Alright.
Damn.
Since I still have this piece, yes, I am an artist. I did not plan this way. I actually already knew that this piece was kind of like a totem. It reminded me a shitload of Lisa. And that's probably why I bought it. In my really, really dark and depressing, oh no, she's not with me anymore years. Not quite there anymore, but broken pieces started getting put together, and it was getting really close to April 25th. I know Aaron and Tracy like to rip on me for letting it bother me as much as it does, but it's sort of a subconscious
Well, you're
thing.
choosing to celebrate it.
It's choosing to acknowledge the pain instead of ignoring it. So no matter what the fuck I do, every time around that year, every year around that time,
Everyone's got that problem today.
Don't we know?
I
mean,
seem
no, we
to,
don't.
this shit seems to come out whether or not I try to. So it just kept evolving into this without me even knowing what the fuck it was going to be until it was done. This is actually random pieces I just had laying around and just started putting together into this. So like a lot of this stuff winds up like that. There you go. Comments?
No, obviously that's not real blood.
No, it's,
I would hope not.
Well,
actually, what's really funny, another piece of symbolism, this is red oil paint from Tracy's old house.
Oh.
okay.
So, of the several people that really helped me get over this and were there for me a lot, it comes from them.
That's cool, but I have I don't know why this came to my brain, but it did. I'm one of the few people in the world that literally, I can bop myself in the nose like that and gush blood.
Mm-hmm.
So, don't take that as a sick thing. It's almost like a trick that a wrestler could pull, you know, hey look, I can pull a razor blade out and cut my head. If I smack myself in the nose, I could probably create art with my own blood and not really hurt myself.
Then you would be very similar to a man named Andre Serrano, which I was just talking about earlier. This, actually, 2 of his pieces are cover art for Metallica's albums.
Yeah, I messed up my nose years ago when I jumped on my bed and stiffened up and my knee went right up into my nose. I fell off the bed and literally in about 5 seconds from here to here I was covered in blood.
Why aren't you dead, man?
Why am I not dead? I have no idea because there's about 1,000,001
that's a
other
good
fucking
point.
things that should have killed me.
Okay.
Out of your entire reading, to me, the most significant part of the whole piece was the little picture up in the corner. That seemed to be the most powerful piece of the whole.
The little tiny, insignificant, happy memory that still exists despite completely being overshadowed by all the shit around it.
Yes.
That was the
A
most.
tiny light through a large bit of darkness.
Oh, so there is hope.
That's what touched me the most.
Sometimes
is
the
light
light at the end of the
tunnel.
tunnel is just daylight. Other times it's a train. So I guess we have to wait until we get there.
Also, I have only one more comment. This is just a personal observation. For someone, for a woman that you, who I gather, hate and loathe so much.
Nope.
Oh well.
Not at all.
That's how I got. Was that you were like?
But continue. No, I'm really, really bitter though.
Okay. Well, when you speak of I got a almost Edward Cullen vibe on it.
What? Wow.
Woo!
I think that needs to be edited out.
Oh.
You wanna know what I see?
Oh,
I
you just
see
called
this-
me
Segue to
like
Maggie.
glittering vampire from like Twilight.
I have an idea of what
I should be offended, but
I think we should stop that right there.
Because, as my point was made last time,
I don't sparkle
that
though.
love story, it has nothing to do with being a vampire, it has nothing to do with sparkling.
That's
It's
not-
the
all I do
whole
about
love
It has
story.
to do with
It's the
stalking.
whole love
Yes, it
story
does.
thing.
I have one thing
didn't want to throw
I
a
have to
vampire.
ask Ryan.
Sparkly ones with that.
I look at that, and I don't see you as being in love with her. I don't see you as hating her. You're in purgatory in a sense.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
drinks so
Oh,
many
yeah.
It's like you're not dead, you're not alive. You're caught on the other side.
I would like to say I'm not so much that way anymore, but of course, that particular day, I kind of go back there. But there was a period of time, which it was exactly what I was.
Yeah, it was.
It was a long, depressing period that was very suicidal, kind of.
Mhm.
No, actually, not even kind of. Just, I was suicidal for quite a while, so yeah. Couldn't feel a thing. I did a lot of shit just to try to feel it.
Like when I said earlier, I hit myself in the head with a hammer. I did that once and didn't feel it. I mean, I cracked myself in the head with a hammer, didn't even crack my skull. That's how sick of a person I was.
That, and I kind of like putting this out here, because if this is supposed to be me, this miserable little fuck right here, kind of on the outside looking in. So, any other comments? Okay, gonna put it back in its spot, so nobody else